Coffee, as you mentioned, up 15%. Uncooked ground beef up 14%. Bananas up 8%. Fresh cakes and cupcakes up 6%. Lettuce up almost 6%.
The president has already talked about. Blame Democrats. The Democrats are at fault for this.
The president claims that Thanksgiving costs are down 25%. I mean, does he know that's not true?
Let's hop into a few clips from MAGA economic stooge Kevin Hassett getting destroyed on ABC on the facts of the catastrophe that is our economy under Donald Trump. So if you can, leave us a like on the video. It helps us out a ton, gives us a boost in the algorithm, and let's just get right to the content.
The president claims that Thanksgiving costs are down 25%. I mean, does he know that's not true?
Well, if you look at Walmart and the few places that put out their prices of Thanksgiving baskets.
Wait a minute. I got to stop because the Walmart comparison's like not a thing. I mean, Walmart had a Thanksgiving package last year. They've got a Thanksgiving package this year. The one this year contains much less than what the one last year took. So that's why the price is less. Look, we got a chart here. Last year, it was 21 total products. This year, it's 15. Total number of items in those products was 29% now. 29, now it's 22. There's more generic brand stuff. So, I mean, Thanksgiving, if you're going to the store to buy groceries for Thanksgiving, it's going to be more expensive this year.
I really don't understand where you're going in the sense that Joe Biden gave us 20%
He's not
inflation.
president. Donald Trump's president.
No, and you want us to fix the hole that Joe Biden dug right away.
Why does the president tell everybody
the prices went up so much?
I mean, that was a painful watch, right? He said Joe Biden gave them 20% inflation. Sir, inflation was literally under 3% when Trump took office, and it was on a consistent month-over-month downward trend. It's now shooting up because of Trump. Thanksgiving is going to be more expensive this year. Toys for Christmas are going to be more expensive this year. Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, more expensive this year. Costs across the board are up. Select groceries have skyrocketed, and we might not have even seen the worst part yet. That's the scariest thing, and MAGA does not have a solution for it. They just want to point fingers at Joe Biden. You have to love to see these slimy weasels try to lie their way out of a corner and then have to squirm rapid-fire talking points once exposed. He clearly wasn't ready for ABC to be prepared for the Walmart lie they've been telling on the last couple of broadcasts they went on, so he went with everything from Bidenflation to mortgage rates in a span of 15 seconds. Sir, the question was Trump lying about Thanksgiving prices. Try to stay on topic.
Let's take a look at some of the goods that we buy, regularly in our household. Let's take a look at this. Coffee, as you mentioned, up 15%. Uncooked ground beef up 14%. Bananas up 8%. Fresh cakes and cupcakes up 6%. Lettuce up almost 6%. Lunch meat, salad dressings, tomatoes, all up, well more than that, 2.5%. I mean, Americans are clearly feeling that prices are continuing to go up, and with many of the goods that they buy regularly, they are going up.
Well,
and again, more. By significant numbers.
Let's look at it. First of all, when we came in, the very first thing that all of you folks were talking to us about was egg prices.
Yeah.
And egg prices are down year over year. You could have put that in your chart.
Yeah. Every time it's just right back to Biden. Oh, Biden inflation and like it's the ghost of Biden. 10 months later, they have controlled the House, the Senate, and the presidency in this time, mind you. But at least they're better than peak COVID inflation. We experienced that inflation under Biden because of COVID. Like every single country in the world did. It was a global problem. Notice how they never named like a Biden policy or anything that caused the inflation. The upward trend in inflation began in 2020 under Trump. If you look at things that actually cause inflation, the Fed and Trump both outspent Biden in COVID relief by over $1 trillion each. Inflation, again, peaked before any spending Biden signed into law went into effect. It's literally just the most juvenile concept of number existed under him, so must be his fault. Even though he also, again, objectively steered us to the strongest and fastest recovery from it of any country in the world. But this is from the same people saying that, oh, numbers under him, so his fault. From the same people trying to say the numbers under Trump currently aren't his fault and are actually Biden's, even though they're directly tied to his tariff plan. There is an actual causal link there.
We have 20-some million Americans are going to have not just rising health insurance premiums, but skyrocketing. When do we get the Republican plan?
So it seems I'm kind of confused because Obamacare is 100% a Democratic policy. The current path of Obamacare is 100% something that was created by Democrats. They added a big expansion, and then they knew they couldn't pay for the whole thing in a long time. And while they did that, let me just finish that. While they put all of those subsidies into Obamacare, Obamacare became not affordable. It wasn't Affordable Care Act. In fact, the cost of these Obamacare premiums has gone up twice as fast as for the private market.
I mean, really out of time. Is there going to be a Republican plan to address that, or is
Yeah,
it just
of course, the president has already talked about blame Democrats. The Democrats are at fault for this.
I mean, everything is the Democrats. Like, guys, how many times in a row can someone go, well, yeah, that's also the Democrats, before MAGA maybe thinks that's just their excuse? Like, if somebody came to me and every time they messed up, they said it was somebody else's fault, like, after a couple of times, I'm going to start thinking, like, come on, man, it's probably you, right? Inflation is the Democrats, healthcare is the Democrats, immigration is the Democrats, crime is the Democrats, corruption is the Democrats. How? Well, don't ask, right? But like Obamacare, like the Obamacare stuff is especially annoying because you can, there's problems you can rightfully point out in Obamacare, but they don't, from the right, you can't critique those because the same thing exists in the private market. It's worse in the private market, and that's what they want. Costs have been going up across the board in healthcare, and it's because of the profit motive that we allow in it. Again, every country with single-payer healthcare has better access and lower costs than us. And Big Pharma has a monopoly here. We should turn that into a monopsony. You know what does that? Single-payer healthcare. Literally, the only plan that addresses these things is single-payer healthcare. But like, oh, Obamacare and subsidies and whatever other buzzword they can talk about to stoke socialism fears in the MAGA base and distract from the fact that they don't have a solution that their base is going to eat up anyway, because Obamacare passed over a decade ago. Republicans have not proposed one bill. They haven't even brought a bill to committee on healthcare. They don't have a plan.